Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to Corporate Daaduji, where we draw powerful, valuable lessons and learning from simple stories that you can easily apply to your personal and professional life to reach the pinnacle of success. Have you ever wondered what truly matters most in life? Wealth, success, or love? Stay tuned to uncover a heartwarming story that might change your perspective forever. Once in a village, a woman saw 3 old men sitting outside her house for quite a while. Curious and compassionate, she went outside and said, "I don't know you, but I see you have been sitting here for a long time. You must be hungry. Please come in and have something to eat." One of the old men asked, "Is the man of the house at home?" She replied, "No, he is not." "Then we cannot come in," said the men. In the evening, when her husband came home, she told him about the 3 old men sitting outside and everything that had happened. Her husband, being kind-hearted, told her to invite them in for a meal. She went out and said, "My husband is in home. He is inviting you all in our house for some food." They replied, "We do not go inside a house together." Puzzled, she asked why. One of the old men explained, pointing to one of his friends. He said, "His name is Wealth. If he goes with you, your home will be filled with wealth always." Then, pointing to another old man, he said, "He is success. If he goes with you, you will always be successful in any endeavor you start." He then introduced himself as Love. "If I go with you, then your home will be filled with love always." He told her to discuss with her husband which one of them they wanted in their home. Her husband was overjoyed and said, "Let's invite Wealth. Let him come and fill our home with wealth." His wife disagreed, saying, "Why don't we invite Success?" Their daughter-in-law, listening to the conversation, suggested, "Wouldn't it be better if we invite Love into our home? Then our home will be filled with love forever." The husband and wife agreed. The woman went out and asked, "Which one of you is Love? Please come in and be our guest." Love got up and started walking toward the house. Just then, the other 2 also got up and followed him. Surprised, the woman asked, "You said you could not all come together. I invited only Love. Why are you all coming in?" The old men replied, "If you had invited Wealth or Success, the other 2 would have stayed outside. But since you invited Love, wherever he goes, we go with him. Wherever there is love, wealth and success will follow." Now, linkage to corporate world. In the corporate world, prioritizing love, or more broadly, a positive and caring work environment, often leads to greater success and prosperity. Companies that focus on creating a supportive culture tend to attract and retain the best talent, fostering innovation and collaboration. Example 1. A tech startup prioritizes a positive work culture. Employees feel valued and supported, leading to higher productivity and groundbreaking innovations. This ultimately attracts investors, bringing in wealth and success. Example 2. A sales team focuses on building genuine relationships with clients, driven by a love for their work and a desire to help. This approach not only earns client loyalty but also drives sales, leading to both success and increased revenue. In life and in business, when we prioritize love and a positive environment, wealth and success naturally follow. So, what will you choose to prioritize in your journey? Thank you for watching Corporate Daaduji. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories and practical advice for your personal and professional growth. See you next time. The power of love and purpose in business. Lessons for the Indian workplace. In today's corporate world, a growing number of companies are redefining success by focusing on love for the environment, care for employees, and a commitment to the community. As Indian companies become global players, there is much we can learn from some of the world's most admired brands. Patagonia, Google, and Starbucks exemplify how prioritizing purpose over pure profit can lead to unparalleled loyalty, brand value, and financial success. But these aren't just ideals for Western companies. Similar values resonate deeply in India's corporate landscape, creating a powerful opportunity to reimagine what a successful, purpose-driven business can look like in India. The story of Patagonia. Prioritizing love for the environment. Patagonia, an outdoor clothing and gear company, has become a global model for environmental responsibility. In 2011, the company launched a groundbreaking campaign called "Don't Buy This Jacket," which directly challenged consumerism. The campaign urged customers to buy only what they need, reuse and repair, rather than replace. Although unconventional, this bold move increased customer loyalty, proving that purpose-driven brands can indeed thrive. In India, companies like Tata Steel and Godrej have similarly committed to sustainable practices, making strides in reducing environmental impact while promoting social good. For instance, Tata Steel has actively worked to reduce its carbon footprint and enhance its sustainability with a range of eco-friendly policies that demonstrate its commitment to responsible growth. Environmental commitment. Patagonia's mission statement. "We're in business to save our home planet," is reflected in every aspect of its operations, from using recycled materials to advocating for fair labor practices. The company donates 1% of its sales to environmental causes and promotes sustainable practices, urging customers to buy less and repair more. Like Patagonia, Tata Steel's environmental responsibility is setting a powerful example for Indian companies. Imagine if more Indian brands embrace such a model, wouldn't it foster a stronger sense of pride among both employees and customers? Now come to Google. Creating a culture of love and support. Google's innovative culture and employee-centric policies have made it one of the most admired workplaces in the world. By fostering an environment of love, support, and creativity, Google has achieved remarkable success and a loyal, highly engaged workforce. In India, companies such as Infosys and Wipro are taking steps to cultivate similar cultures of innovation and support. Google's renowned 20% time policy, which allows employees to dedicate 20% of their work hours to projects they're passionate about, has led to the creation of iconic products like Gmail and Google News. Similarly, Infosys encourages employees to participate in internal hackathons and workshops, fostering an atmosphere of curiosity and collaboration where new ideas can flourish. Workplace environment. Google offers its employees a plethora of perks, from free meals to fitness facilities and healthcare, showcasing its deep care for employee well-being. In India, Infosys has pioneered employee engagement programs such as talent development initiatives to build a culture of respect and innovation. Imagine how empowering such policies could be in an Indian workplace where employees feel valued, heard, and motivated to innovate. Could your organization benefit from fostering a similar environment of support and creativity? Now let's talk about Starbucks. Building a culture of love and inclusivity. Starbucks is celebrated not only for its coffee but also for its commitment to building a loving, inclusive environment for both employees and customers. The company refers to its employees as partners, fostering a sense of belonging that goes beyond a typical employer-employee relationship. In India, companies like Fabindia and Amul mirror Starbucks' dedication to inclusivity and community support. Fabindia's commitment to working with rural artisans highlights an ethical, people-centered approach to business. The brand partners with local craftspeople, ensuring fair wages while supporting traditional Indian craftsmanship, a powerful example of love for community and culture. Employee focus and community engagement. Starbucks' community-centered initiatives are epitomized in its community store concept, where a portion of store profits are allocated to local causes. Similarly, Fabindia's commitment to ethical sourcing strengthens communities and enriches its brand identity. Amul, one of India's largest dairy cooperatives, has been empowering dairy farmers across rural India, emphasizing fair practices and mutual growth. Imagine if more Indian companies adopted this approach, channeling a portion of their revenue back into the communities they serve. Such initiatives would foster a deep-rooted loyalty among customers and employees alike, strengthening the brand's presence and trust. How Indian companies can embrace a purpose-driven approach. For Indian professionals, these global examples are more than just inspiring. They present actionable pathways to foster purpose and care within our own workplaces. Imagine an Indian corporate culture where environmental sustainability, employee well-being, and community support are the cornerstones of growth. This approach isn't just idealistic, it's strategic, and as these examples show, it's effective. As Indian companies increasingly expand their global footprint, creating a culture of love, support, and inclusivity could become a powerful differentiator for growth. Here are a few ideas on how you can start championing these principles in your workplace. Propose small, sustainable initiatives that can reduce waste, whether it's through recycling programs, eco-friendly office supplies, or employee challenges to reduce single-use plastics. Advocate for employee development programs that allow for innovation and collaboration, similar to Google's 20% time. Encourage your team to dedicate time to personal projects or skill-building initiatives that could benefit the company. Suggest community-focused activities that align with the company's values, such as volunteer days or collaborations with local artisans. These programs not only strengthen team bonds but also foster a greater sense of purpose within the organization. Patagonia's commitment to the planet, Google's supportive culture, and Starbucks' inclusive values offer valuable insights for Indian companies striving for excellence. These examples show that success isn't only about profits, it's also about creating a positive impact on people and the environment. By focusing on purpose-driven strategies, Indian businesses can cultivate loyal customers, dedicated employees, and a resilient brand that stands out in the global market. As we look to the future, the question isn't just how to increase profits, but how to create lasting value for people and the planet. Could your company be a pioneer in this movement? Embrace these values and watch us